This is Transformers Generations Red Alert. Perhaps one of the earliest figure molds that was ever released. This was originally released as Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. This figure is part of Wave 3 of the Transformers Generations line and is the Hasbro version of the Takara Red Alert, or the Henkei Red Alert. They're exactly the same mold. The only difference is the Hasbro version has the scoop, or the engine block, or the engine scoop, which you can mount on the I think you can mount on the roof of the car, which combines to form a bigger gun, whereas this one just has the gun. The axe he did not come with an axe. This axe was part of a knockoff Optimus Prime that I bought off a flea market. That I thought the axe was pretty cool. I put it on him. Obvious paint differences. As you can see, the thighs are different. This one has gray and red. This one has white and blue translucent pieces. He's obviously got a red head. This one has black. Chrome gun. The plastic is different for the windshield. This one is translucent blue. This one is translucent gray. He's got the prowl, Hasbro prowl lights. He's got obviously the Henkei prowl lights. Also, he's got chrome spoilers. This one has just white plastic. Red is a little bit brighter, more fire hydrant red. This one is just dull red paint on him. Both of them say alert on the plate, on the license plate. If you combine it, they say alert. But this one has a little bit of a number, two small numbers here. The camera's not going to pick it up, but it does show 05 and then alert. This one just says alert. With a much bigger font than this one. Autobot symbol is amazingly the same. Hasbro has leveled up and used the G1 Autobot symbol, same as Takara. This one says Fire Chief FD, which is more, it's a lot closer to the toy, I believe. And this one just says Fire Rescue, whatever that means. Same thing in front. This one says Fire Rescue, this one says Fire Chief. He's got a bigger shield, and this one has just a smaller shield with FD to symbolize Fire Department. Overall, I will say this. Everything about this new Hasbro Generations Red Alert screams cheap. Every bit of the plastic and the paint apps just makes the figure look very cheap, especially the red plastic they used on the shoulder molding. It just looks like a knockoff's plastic. I mean, if you buy a knockoff off a flea market, it looks exactly the same plastic as you know, a cheap kind of plastic. Even the white that they use looks very cheap. On the shoulder is very evident. It just, I don't know, it's just me. I was really very disappointed with this figure. The only thing that makes this figure worth it is really, if you missed out on the Henkei version and you've got Inferno and you want to complete your Fire Squad, whatever, and you like Red Alert, I guess you could go and pick him up. The only saving grace he has is really the windshield and the lights. Even the lights not really that great. His head sculpt is painted very well, but I mean the red head sculpt that the Takara used is far off. Is by a mile far better than this guy. Let's see what else. This figure also has a lot of mold degradation, figure mold degradation. There's just annoying loose pieces here and there. The arm joints are just loose. The leg joints are surprisingly still tight. This windshield, this whole roof piece, fell off as I was transforming him, straight out of the package. Straight out of the box. I opened him up. First thing that fell off was this thing. I had to reconnect it, and you know, more quality issues for Hasbro. Also, the gun is just nothing stellar. It's just, I don't know, it's just a poor kind of plastic that they use on him. And this whole gimmick thing, which was, I think, what we saw with punch counter punch figure, it just doesn't work. It just, at the flick of, at the flick of your finger, it just does not hold onto the gun very well. I've tried. Maybe somebody can help me out with this one. Maybe you can write in the comment section how you can best snap this thing on firmly and securely, but it just does not want to stay, at least on my figure, and I'm really disappointed with even the way the engine looks like. Just rubbish for me. I don't know. You know, I wasn't really gonna get this figure, but I'm a sucker for repaints, and even if I already had the Henkei version, I love this mold. But I really expected a lot more from Hasbro with this one. See some paint quality issues right there. I really expected a lot from this figure, but sadly I was very disappointed. So I cannot recommend this figure. I will only recommend him if you missed out on the Henkei version and you absolutely need a Red Alert figure. So let's go ahead and transform him, shall we? So, very easy. I mean, a lot of you have already seen this, I'm sure. I'm not going to go through it too much, but I'll show you bits and pieces of it. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. It's been so long, I've forgotten how to do this thing. Okay. Alright. Oh, one thing, I was like transforming him, this shoulder piece just popped off. I mean, the entire arm assembly just flew off as I was trying to pose him. It's just annoying. Okay. I know I complain too much. You're probably going to tell me, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are going to put in the comment section, why the hell did I buy him in the first place if I was going to hate him? Well, I had great hopes for this guy. I really did. I really thought I was going to like him. That's why I bought him. And I was sort of attracted with the paint scheme. And, you know, it's Red Alert. How can you not like Red Alert, right? So I took a gamble and I lost. And I'm doing this as a warning to all of you. If you're not really keen on getting Red Alert, I say don't bother with this figure. You can just save your money for something else. Okay. Oh, I can't even put it in. Okay, there we go. Okay, and just close it up. He looks decent enough. I mean, oh, this thing doesn't even want to come in. It's supposed to mount this way, I think, but because of the lights, there is no way that's gonna happen. So, or it's supposed to mount this way, like the, oh, there you go. Sorry, my bad. Shame on me for even thinking Hasbro made a mistake. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's the only way you can mount it because of the lights. The gun will store, should store somewhere. I forgot where it's stored. Somewhere here. Oh crap! I forgot. I really did. I forgot. Oh, here, right. Yeah, right here. It stores like an exhaust pipe. There you go. Now it looks better. Okay. And there you have Red Alert, Generation Red Alert in his Fire Rescue Lamborghini Fire Chief Fire Rescue car. It's okay. I like the mold. I mean, that's the only saving grace about it. But the paint scheme is just even the red that they use just really makes this figure look cheap. At least they painted the rims. He is definitely not the best use of this mold, in my opinion. I still think go for the Henkei Takara version. I mean, if you can afford it, go buy it off eBay or Amazon or Big Bad Toys or whatnot. But if you're saving some money for something else, I think you should go ahead and pass up on this one and just buy something else. Unless you really absolutely need a red alert, then that's the only time I can recommend this figure. So there you had it. Sadly, one of the few times I will not recommend this figure, not going gaga over it. Transformers Generations, red alert.